Hi everybody, I'm Jessica Nicole Dickerson aka JND and welcome back to another video. So apparently the theme of my TBR videos is to have them be held outside. It's too nice to not. I'm in the front yard, don't worry, there's a nice big fence. I'm definitely social distancing and I hope you guys are all staying safe and trying to take care of your mental health and physical health as best as you can. Okay, so let's hop into this TBR. So this month I'm participating in 2 readathons. Oh, I guess technically 3 because I also have my own book club that I've been doing for all of 2020. If you don't know, Brown Girl Book Club, where you've been at, you best know. But yeah, I'm participating in 2 readathons and I'm also very happy because I'm doing reading a lot of books that were self-published by authors, which is great, especially during this time. I just want to support as many authors as I can. But yeah, let's get into the 2 readathons. Oh, I guess the first book I could talk about is our Brown Girl Book Club pick. So if you don't follow our Twitter, you should, because then you can vote on what books we get to read. And I added a lot of extra details in this month's book picking, so I'm very proud of that tweet. Lots of details, who was self-published, how much it was cost to get like a Kindle version, if it was Kindle Unlimited. I'm very happy to say that our book club pick is self-published by a Muslim author, or Muslim American author, and it is a sapphic romance and it's available on Kindle Unlimited. So the book will be Soft on Soft, which is a female-female romance about an introvert and an extrovert having a relationship. It sounds really cute. The reviews sound really cute. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't even remember the last like female romance book I read, and it is an adult romance, so for all you kiddos, if your parents let you, I guess. So I'm very happy that it's something that everybody can read, that it's self-published. So proud of this book club pick, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. Our live show will probably be at the end of the month. Yeah, I hope you are looking forward to it. Okay, getting into the next 2 readathons. So the first one being the Asian readathon. I'm really happy because it first started with Sydney's channel last year, and a lot of the booktubers I watch, like Books with Chloe, are participating, so I'm really happy that I'm participating too. The wind is also blowing a lot, which is nice, but I hope you guys can hear me. So the first one for the Asian readathon is read a book with an Asian author. So this one I'm going to read Somewhere Only We Know by Maureen Gu. This is kind of a play on pop culture and like K-pop culture. Don't know the story too well, but basically it is about 2 people. One is a K-pop star, one is like a normal average everyday Joe like us, and they fall in love, and I think it's supposed to be like a romantic night between the 2. Sounds super cute. So yeah, Maureen Gu representing. Okay, so the next book I have down here is a book that relates to you, and for this I'm gonna do Heart and Soul. So the author Erin actually has a YouTube channel, a booktube authortube channel, so that's how I relate to the book content in general, and it also plays on like K-pop culture. So I'm excited to dive into Heart and Soul because it's also a self-published book, so represent, go support the author. The link's down below. Okay, the next book for the readathon, the Asian readathon, is a book that's different than yourself. So for this, I'm going to do Love from A to Z from S.K. Ali. So obviously we have a Muslim team here representing, and it is supposed to be just a quirky romance. Don't know too much about it, to be honest. I'm just diving in, and I think it's gonna be cute. I think it references like diary usage, like someone reading someone else's diary, you know. So I think that is like a cute trope, and I hope to love it. It's just this color. It's like vibes. It's my Hawaii vibes book. So I'm really looking forward to this. It'll be really cute. Let's see, what else am I going to read? Oh, and then the next challenge is to read a book that was recommended by a booktuber. So for this, I'm going to read Waiting for Spring. Books with Chloe recommends this all the time, and yeah, I love manga, so I definitely want to dive into this. I also really love romantic manga, and if you need a book recommendation for Asian readathon, I'm going to recommend Yona of the Dawn. I'm so obsessed with it. I think there's 24 volumes available right now, or 23. I have like e-copies of it. It's so good. It is basically a historical fiction romance, and Yona's character has such a great development. She starts off kind of prissy, like this princess who like is really like posh and whatnot. Ooh, I'm sorry if you can hear the dog. But then she grows to be this kind of feisty warrior princess to fight back to reclaim her country, basically. Really recommend that. And those are the books that I want to read for the Asian Readathon. Now, getting into the second Readathon that I'm participating in, the MAYden Readathons. So it's definitely a mermaid thing because of May, you know, MAYden. And they even spelled it on their Twitter account like that. So if you want to follow their Twitter account, I highly suggest it. My hair's doing its thing. Okay. So for the first challenge is Mermaid Kisses, Starfish Wishes. So for this you have to read a sapphic romance. So obviously I'm going to read Soft on Soft. As I mentioned, it is a sapphic romance, self-published author representing. Okay, the next challenge is Siren's Call. So this is a book that you are going to read out loud, at least minimum a chapter. So for this, I'm going to do The Raven and the Dove. I got this on NetGalley. It's been published. I really just need to get on it. It's one of my most anticipated releases of the year, and I'm really excited to read it. The next book is Beach Please. That's so hard to say because I always want to say the bad word and not beach. But for that, it's a summer read, and for this I'm kind of leaving it open-ended. A good summer read. Comment down below if you guys have any suggestions for a good summer read, so let me know down below. The next challenge is Release the Kraken. So this is to read a intimidating book on your TBR, and for this I'm going to read Priority of the Orange Tree, which I think is over 800 pages long. Crazy big old fantasy world. I think it's a standalone. Really excited to get into it because a lot of people have talked highly of it, and I know some people have said that it's too long, or they wish that it was separated to different books, but I tend to really just love long, just drawn out fantasies where you get to really experience the world, so I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely intimidating though, if I have to be honest. The wind, So the next challenge is Find Your Voice. So to read a Own's Voice book. So technically, all the stuff that I mentioned for Asian Readathon would count for this. Soft on Soft would count for this. But for this, I am going to read Black Leopard, Red Fox. I purchased this book on my birthday at a local independent bookstore, and it was so funny because I picked up this and something else, two large sci-fi books, and they were like, wow, you really like big books? And I'm like, hell yeah, I do. Why not, man? I love my contemporary, short little romances, but I also really enjoy just a drawn-out fantasy, as I just said, and it's so this book is I feel like it's going to be an experience. It has such great reviews. I haven't read anything from Marlon James yet, so I'm really looking forward to it, as I am for all the books. I'm probably repeating myself. And I also don't know the story for any of these books, plot-wise. I love going in without knowing, so I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. The last book I'm gonna read for the MAYden Readathon is the challenge Under the Sea, A Magical Kingdom. And for this, I'm gonna read the second Belle's book. I have it somewhere. I didn't bring it outside with me because I'm slow. Dang it. But I have it, and I'm really looking forward to it because I kind of like the cliffhanger from the Bells. I think I gave the first one a 4-star. It's a really cool magical world where these people can make people beautiful because humans are innately gray and kind of gross in this world because of, some history that went down. So it's a magical kingdom I really, really love. So I can't wait to dive into that world again. And then lastly, I just have 3 bonus books. I have a lot of books on this list, let's be honest. Will I read them all? I really hope so. So I'll really quickly run through the bonus books that I want to read. That's such a hard phrase. So firstly, The Black Veins. You've seen it before. She's been around. She's been here since my birthday, and still 60 pages in. I haven't touched it yet. Yeah, let's just say I had to change my Owls TBR a little bit because I did not complete it within the month of April. Oops. So yeah, definitely want to finish this. I just haven't been in the physical reading mood, so I'm going to try and change that for this month. We'll see what happens. But it's definitely good and self-published. Hello, represent. And the next book I want to finish is A Reaper at the Gates. So I started this during the Brit 24-hour readathon. Haven't finished it yet. Really need to. I'm 80 pages in. I put it down so I could start reading more of my Owls TBR. Yeah. I love TBRs because I feel like it's actually motivating me to read more, but then I do get slightly disappointed when I don't reach them, and I make a nice pretty page on my journal and I don't fill it all the way out. But it's life. It happens. It's fine. And then the last book, I'm so excited for. It is a new book. I just got it in the mail because, you know, packages are coming a little later than usual, which is totally fine and understandable. But it is The Chosen Ones by Veronica Roth. And let me just show you really quickly how gorgeous this book is. It's so pretty, and you can't even see the detailing on the cover. It has like swirls in addition to the gold lines. It is a really, really beautiful book, and I personally love Veronica Roth's like writing and character development. I loved Triss, even though she got a little whiny in the middle in like book 2 and stuff, but it's fine. Like, I still liked her. She still tried to be a badass. I liked Syra so much in Carve the Mark. She's an incredible character, and I wish to play her in a book to movie adaptation because she just seems like she'd kick ass. And then lastly, I feel like Sloane, who is the main character in this one, is going to be amazing. This book is all about in a world after the Dark One has come, done destruction, and these Chosen Ones have defeated him based on a prophecy. It's like 10 years after the defeat of the Dark One, and how everything's going on after the fact. And I read the first like 2 pages of this, and spoiler alert, I really love it. It sounds so cool so far. I'm really excited to see where the plot goes. I can't talk. But yeah, I'm ready for this book, man. I'm here for it. So yeah, those are all the books that I want to read this month. I'm pretty sure I can read a lot more books than I have recently, just because I'm graduating college in May. Like, technically May 9th was supposed to be my like traditional graduation day, but all my finals are basically due the Friday before. I think it's like May 8th, but I've finished 2 of my classes already. I have 4 classes to kind of wrap up, and I'm hoping to do them all by Monday. So I'm for sure going to be reading a lot more and creating a lot more content. I'm going to also do a recent reads, so I review all the books that I have read in the last like 2 months. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet because, you know, I'm an idealistic person. I'm just over here like, I want to read you, and not talking about like the 8 other books that I have already read. But yeah, those are the books I want to read. Let me know if you're participating in any readathons, the Asian readathon, the MAYden readathon. Let me know if you're participating in the Brown Girl book club. It would mean the world to me if you did, but just let me know if you plan on it. If you plan on reading a different adult romance, let me know. I always find TBRs to just be exciting because it's a new month. It's a new chance to accomplish goals. I have so many goals. My goal is really to upload 8 videos on YouTube. We'll see if that happens. I'm hopeful. I have ideas. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys are taking care of yourselves the best that you can, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Jessica loves you.